Hello everyone, today we talk about Khrushchev perestroika reforms.
Briefly and simple to understood for students.
1953. Yes, Dies. The country stands across with fear, repression and harsh dictatorship are left behind. But who are next? Nikita Sergeyevich Khrushchev comes to power, a man with ambitions, hopes, and it's turned to rather bold plans. His era was attempt to build a new kind of socialism. And in this video, we'll explore what is Khrushchev means. Reforms often called his perestroika really mean how they changed the country, politics, economy, culture, and it's all.
Didn't just promise freedom. He promised food, housing, and better life. He started his Virgin Lands campaign. Millions of hectares in Kazakhstan and Siberia were using for farming. At first, there were good harvests, but soon problems appeared: droughts, poor soil, and not enough machines. He also prompted corn everywhere, even where it couldn't grow. People joked and called him the corn man. In cities, Khrushchev's small apartment buildings were built. They weren't fancy, but for many, it was the first time having their own house. He ended funding rationing, lowered price, and tried to improve life. But the economy had issues: storages, long lines, and confusions. Khrushchev introduced regional economic councils, called Sovnarkhods. He wanted to fix planet economy, but it made things more complicated.
Despite economic
He had
difficulties,
big ideas,
Khrushchev's
some
time saw a
worked, some
real
didn't,
cultural
but
revival.
life was changing.
The Soul
That's all.
began more freedom, was allowed in literature, art, and cinema, and so on. Films like The Cranes Are Flying and Ballad of Soldier were released. Books that had been previously banned were now published for the first time. People could read the work of Pasternak, Solzhenitsyn, and Akhmatova. In 1961, a major milestone like Yuri Gagarin became the first human in the space. This was a true triumph of science and engineering. The USSR became a superpower not only militarily, but also culturally.
However, not everything went smoothly. Many of Khrushchev reforms we will consider and often spontaneous. The economy was suffering, the elite was disfilled, and the people were disappointed. Khrushchev building fast, cheap, and but not good quality. So in 1964, as a result of National Party conspiracy, Khrushchev was reformed them power, his accusation for voluntary and making. So serious mistakes. This marked the beginning of the station era under Brezhnev.
Мы снимем мини-интервью и задаем базовые вопросы по... Что вы знаете насчет перестройки Хрущева?
То, что он много новшества принес как в автомобильные средства, так и дома, как и в сельском хозяйстве.
А что вы знаете насчет сельскохозяйственных новшеств?
О том, что Хрущев больше всего времени уделял именно зернам кукурузы, и о том, что области Акмолинск и Семей были засеяны именно кукурузами, о том, что многие дети шли работать после школы во время летних каникул, им давали норму работы, и они выполняли эту норму работы, которую давало им государство. Они были это обязаны делать.
А что насчет автомобилей или хрущевках?
О хрущевках можно сказать вот так. Хрущеву была задача именно вот такая: построить самые дешевые и быстрые, уделить всем гражданам, выделить именно им новые дома, новые места, где они жили, они общежитиях, которые они до этого выживали. И благодаря этому они построили дешевые и быстрые дома, ну не качественные, но они все равно служат, но их лучше всего снести, потому что это очень опасно для здоровья тех, кто все еще живет в трущобах.
Все, спасибо за интервью, спасибо большое. Давайте.
Khrushchev perestroika was attempt to change the country. He dismantled to culture of personality, give freedom to the arts, and started large-scale reforms, but couldn't complete them.
He gave people hope, but not always results.
His time was a mix of courage, house, and dream of a better future.
And most importantly, he showed that change was possible even in the USSR.
Now we are coming end of the video, and I hope that you clearly get the topic.
Thank you for attention. Goodbye.